Mixmaster B here, live from the MMB Radio studios for the MMB Radio Podcast, where no topic is too big or too small. And today we have on the phone lines Reality Wrestling's Bartek. Bartek, how are you today?
I'm good, man. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. This whole year has been a whirlwind of a year for you. You started out as a timekeeper for Reality Wrestling, which then led you to becoming a member of Legion with Shawn Hendrix and falling into his mind trap. Kind of take us through this past year in perspective, how it felt to be starting out as a timekeeper to being a member of Legion, and now that liberation and that freedom away from the group Legion.
Oh, man, it's been a roller coaster ride. I came to Reality Wrestling. I wanted to be a wrestler, but you got to pay your dues in this business, and so I was a timekeeper for Reality Wrestling. And Shawn Hendrix saw something in me, decided to give me a chance, something that Reality Wrestling didn't at the time. So for over a year, I was listening to everything Hendrix was saying, helping out Shawn, when he needed help. And, after a while, you realize, he's a bully, and you got to stand up for yourself, and, best thing you do when a bully gets in your face is you stand up and you punch him in the face, and that's what I did. And now I'm away from Legion and kind of doing my own thing now.
Now, we recently saw on an episode of Reality Wrestling, you got in the face of Shawn Hendrix. Not only did you get in the face of Shawn Hendrix, you went ahead and you put your hands on Hendrix, which allowed the rest of Legion to go ahead and jump in and tackle you and beat you down. What were you thinking when you put your hands on Hendrix? Did you think that this is not going to end well, or what was your mindset on that?
Well, I saw how Hendrix treated some of the other guys like Payne and Sky. Same thing. He tried to get in their face and blame them for recent losses and recent troubles that we've had in Legion. Things were kind of splintering. I didn't feel like I was held accountable for the loss that we had, because there's actually a tag match between Payne and Sky versus Pump Patrol, and I was trying to help the team, and I ended up costing the team. But they decided to get in my face instead of Payne or Sky, and I just didn't feel like it was I didn't feel like it was my fault. So I stood up for myself and decided Hendrix wasn't everything that he thinks he's cracked up to be.
Now, you've had a couple matches since then, and you've been on the winning end of those matches. But you have to think, in the rearview mirror, the rest of Legion and Hendrix are just lurking somewhere in the shadows, trying to disrupt this newfound epiphany that you have. What do you do every night when you go into battle and you think, what do I have to do to make sure that they don't go ahead and spoil any plans that you have?
I know how Hendrix works. He's probably letting me think that Legion is done with me, but I don't think it's done. I still think there's something there. In the back of my mind, I always got it. I'm always thinking, hey, Legion's probably gonna come out here and disrupt this match, beat me down or something like that. But to be honest, I can't really worry about that when I got somebody across the ring from me. I got to go one-on-one with him. It's something I got to be in the now. I can't think about Legion. I just got to continue to do what I'm doing and continue picking up wins. So that's really what I'm worried about right now.
Now, coming up tomorrow, they have the grand opening of a whole new facility that Booker T has set up for Reality Wrestling in Texas City, Texas. Now, do you know who you're going to be facing tomorrow night?
I don't know yet. To be honest, I just want to, I'd go out there and I'd perform. I just want to have a good time. I want the crowd to have a good time. And, I don't know who I've got tomorrow, but no matter who it is, I'm going to go out there and do my best and, put on a show. And, it's a big deal tomorrow. It's, the second largest professional wrestling school in the nation. And, one of the better, it's going to be, Booker T is funding this facility. So, it's going to be one of the best wrestling facilities in the entire world.
Now, you said you're not sure who you're going to be facing tomorrow, but do you have a feeling that somebody from Legion may be getting involved in this somehow?
I do. Well, I know for a fact Hendrix is going to have his hands full tomorrow because he's going to be in a Texas Bull Rope match against Kid Ransom. And, Texas or Legion's barred from ringside. But, if Legion wants to try to come out there and get in that match, I'll be more than welcome to go out there and, hit a couple of spears on some of those guys. But, we have a debuting former NFL star, Brendan Williams, who's now going by Marcellus Black, and he's going to face one of the members of Legion as well. And, if Hendrix tries to get involved in that match in any way, I'll be there to, stop those guys. But as far as my own singles match, I don't know who I've got. If I got one of the guys in Legion, that's great. If I don't, that's fine too. It doesn't matter to me.
Now, what is your goals for the long term? Obviously you want to get rid of Legion and get them out of your hair. But what do you have your minds set on, and what sights do you have going forward?
Man, this year for me, I'm gonna go after some titles, tag titles, TV title, the heavyweight championship. To me, it's just give me a chance. Let me get an opportunity at one of these titles, and let's see what happens. Because I feel like I have the talent to hang with any of those guys in the ring right now, and. The Heavenly Bodies, who are tag team champions, I hit a spear on Jasper Davis, and now he's got, they pulled me out of the ring and they took my tag team titles, and I still feel like I deserve a tag team title shot. Maybe I'll find some partner and we can, figure something out. But, this year is going to be man buns and title runs is what I call it. So
man buns and title runs sounds like a great
That's
show.
Right. Yeah, man.
Well, like I said, we have the Reality of Wrestling. It is going to be going on tomorrow, the grand opening in Texas City, Texas. You can get information at realityofwrestling.com. You can get tickets for that. Bartek, we appreciate you talking to us a little bit, kind of explaining to us this whole situation going on with Legion, and let everybody know where they can find you at on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere out there so they can keep up with your doings for those who are outside of the Texas area.
Yeah, it's at Kiefer Y. That's WHYKIEFER, WHY. On Instagram and Twitter, and I'm pretty active on both those things. So you guys can catch a follow on that. If you guys aren't in the Texas area and you want to watch reality wrestling, go ahead and just YouTube reality wrestling. We got a lot of viewers each week, so you can check that out and let us know what you think.
Yeah, I've been watching a couple of the episodes on YouTube, getting up to date, and you guys are doing amazing things there. And people in the Houston and Texas area, they can also, are they still able to watch on the CW?
Yeah, CW, 11 a.m. Sunday mornings. Now that football's not around, we don't got to lead in for football, but 11 a.m. on Sunday mornings, the same time that Paul Bosch had back in the day when he was running wrestling here in Houston. So
that's great, 11 a.m. on Sunday morning. It takes me back to my childhood when you were able to wake up on a Sunday morning and watch, superstars of wrestling and championship wrestling. And now if you're in the Houston, Texas area, you can watch reality wrestling right there on the CW. And if not, you can watch on YouTube at any leisure you want, anytime that you would like to watch it. So, Bartek, we appreciate you talking to us. Much success to you, and hopefully big things come your way. Get some championships, and you come back on the show and let us know, where you've been with the championship run.
Yeah, man, most definitely. You take care, Mixmaster B.
Not a problem. Take care, man.
Hey, this is Bartek from Reality of Wrestling, and you are listening to Mixmaster B on MMB Radio.